Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening. Yes, it is Fantasy Football Talk with SJB. That's me, Smoking Jeremy B, and Austin Haacker of Hacked In Fantasy Sports Talk. So we had an eventful week for some people scoring last week.
Yeah. So getting into the top, want to get into the top five now?
Yeah, why not? Let's do quarterbacks first.
Okay. So, top five, week 11
Hey,
quarterbacks.
I know who's not at the top five this week. I can guarantee it. It's not Josh Allen.
Number one, Josh Allen.
How did he get there Oh, that's last week. I'm talking about he
Yeah.
just played Thursday night. He won't be this week.
He will not be this current, no. Our week 12 week 12 recap show, he will not be number one. No.
He was sacked more than a hooker next to a naval base after payday.
Eight sacks against the Houston Texans on Thursday.
Interception.
How many interceptions? Oh, two. Yeah. 2 picks. But yeah, so last week he was number one with 44.7. Number two was Bryce Young with 31.8. Number three, Dak Prescott with 24.3. Number four, Jacoby Brissett with 23.9. And rounding it out, number five was Justin Fields at 19.3. Outside the top five for quarterbacks, you had Brock Purdy with 19.3 as well, Baker Mayfield with 17.8, and Jordan Love with 17.7.
Good.
Top five running backs in week 11 for PPR format. Number one, Christian McCaffrey with 35.1. Number two, who had a really big game against the Buffalo Bills, was Sean Tucker with 34. Trayvon Henderson at 3 with 32.3. Bijan Robertson at 4 with 30.3. And Kenneth Gainwell at 5 with 29.5. Outside the top five for running backs from week 11, yeah, Devon Achane with 21.5, and James Cook at 20.4, and Derrick Henry at 20.2. Moving on to the wide receiver position for week 11. Number one, Michael Wilson from the Cardinals with 33.5. Tatoria McMillan with 33.
Nice.
Probably butchered his name. George Pickens at 3 with 29.4. Nico Collins at 4 with 24.7. And Deebo Samuel at 5 with 20.7.
Nice.
Outside the top five, Christian Watson at 20.6. Jackson Smith-Njigba at 20.6.
Mm-hmm.
And our very own Jamison Williams at 19.7.
I know. I was happy I put him in to start.
Didn't you? Did you win last week?
No, remember I missed it
Low
by
battery.
1 point.
Please charge.
Yeah, looked like
Oh, that's right.
It was
Yeah,
the
that's-
narrowest window of
That's right.
win.
Yeah, I remember now. All right. Finally, the tight end position from week 11, top five. Trey McBride, no surprise there. Number one, 27.5. George Kittle, number two, 24.7. Travis Kelce, 3 with 24.1. AJ Barner at 4 with
That's
27.1.
the Seahawks one, right?
That is the Seahawks one. Yep.
Yeah,
And then what's that?
He's been good. And then
He
Mark
has been
Andrews
good.
with the fake tush push end around.
Yep. Mark Andrews at 15 and 0.7. Outside the top 5 for tight ends, Brock Bowers with 14.2. Jake Ferguson with 11.6 and Dalton Schultz with 11.1.
You know who
So
wasn't there?
George,
Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren, he
Warren
was
was
on a
not there.
bye.
Well, yeah. So there you have it. There's your top 5 skilled position scores from week 11.
So if you stashed him on your fantasy team, hoping that he'll be a big part of the team coming up, I do want to put something out here. You may want to dump this guy.
I did see this. That
He has not attended meetings or participated in other team activities after being cleared medically. That means he's on his way out. He
mm-hmm.
dumped this year because they can't afford to. But next year, with them clearing all the guarantees, that makes it so he has no dead cap. He will be traded or cut at the beginning of the season next year. Or the beginning of the free agency period, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have Brandon Ayuk, punt.
Dump them. Dump them now.
Any one of the many guys that are in waiver wire or free agency right now in any league, because I bet you they'll put up more points than he does going forward the rest of the season.
Or do you think if you're in like a dynasty or keeper league, I mean, I know he's getting up there, but do you keep him? Maybe he lands with a different team that he could produce better.
You want somebody that's going to be like in the top 25 that's young, and he's not young, and he's not in the top
Right.
25, nor will he be. And I think the only way that if he goes to an AFC team, there's only a couple of teams that would probably actually take a flyer on him. And as much as I hate to say it, one of them would be the Chiefs.
I was gonna say the Chiefs would probably take him.
Because the Chiefs and the Colts, that would be my top 2. Because Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce and company, those are good but not great guys.
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine? Because they did give Daniel Jones a 2-year deal.
Okay.
If you put Brandon Ayuk with Daniel Jones next year with that wide receiver group and Tyler Warren as a tight end, Nick Beatty says, all right, all right, all right. Doing his best Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, no, that could be.
Oh, Badly. Excuse me, Badly. Let me get that right.
That could be a potential scary offense in Indy.
I think it would. Lo and behold, you still have good old Tyler Warren there too. So, yeah, man, I saw these on Facebook. I want these.
Oh, those are sweet.
55 apiece, and they have charging ports and a built-in surge protector.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
There's only 2 left, and I can't afford to do it.
No, yeah.
I want that for my front porch so I can bring my TV tray that I've had for 10 years in.
Ooh, there you go.
Because that'd be great. Have that on the front porch, be able to plug my phone in, be able to do the show whenever I want it out there.
Mm-hmm. I don't think was there any key injuries last week
I don't.
other than Sam Laporta is getting
Yep,
Sam
Sam Laporta.
but he's done
Yep,
for the
and
year.
they said he has an outside shot of making it back by week 18. That's it. And it literally was, that's the slimmest of hope.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't even given as much hope for Aiden Hutchinson last year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we make the playoffs, I think all bets are off.
Yeah. I would probably would like us to hold him off up until if you make it to the NFC Championship game.
if we make it to the divisional round, because I have the feeling we're going to be one of the wild card teams. I think Philly, with their easy schedule going forward, they pretty much locked up the 1 seed in the NFC.
And that's fine. I mean, I said it last year. I really don't want the 1 seed ever again.
And because I didn't do a Lions fan cave chat last night, let's briefly get into this. This is the injury report. I'm going to take the comments off so we can see it. But Arnold's out, Davenport's out, Frazier's out, Joseph's out, and Pascal is out. DJ Reed and Khalil Dorsey was added to the active roster, so that means they're in.
That's good.
And we heard that all the offensive linemen they said that were on here that they are playing. Sione Vaki, I don't expect much out of, because if he does play, it'll probably be mostly special teams, because we've been utilizing Gibbs and Monty so well that they really don't miss unless they actually get hurt.
Right.
Isaac Tesla played through the oblique injury last week, and I think he'll do it again. And I still say in that Bengals game, when Amon-Ra hurt his wrist, because when I saw his podcast, he has a lump in that wrist. And that might be why he's dropping passes.
I was going to say, you think that's contributing to his drop passes that he normally makes?
But my bust of the week, I have a picture of him. And it was a quarterback. He may have only played a quarter, but oof. Shaduki Sanders.
Yeah, he did not look great.
2.5 points is all he mustered. 4 completions out of 16 passes, 47 yards, an interception, a 13.5 rating, 3 carries, 16 yards, and 2 sacks. Zeros on the touchdown.
Yeah.
Shaduki Sanders. He got the dookie knocked out of him.
He got the dookie knocked out of him. Let's see.
Oh, come on. I had to do it.
No, let's see who. My bust of the week. I'm going to go with my bust of the week on my team, I should say.
On my team?
Huh?
On your team. Oh, that's mean. Now I got to look at my team.
Well, that's just what I'm basing this on. I'm going to go with Ladd McConkey, with only able to muster 4.3 fantasy points after being projected 14.75. 3 for 4 on receptions for only 13 yards. I know that Joe Alt being out of that offensive line really kills the Chargers offense. And for that, I mean, I can't blame that on McConkey. But it didn't help.
Mine was Demo.
Yeah.
4.7 points. 6 carries, 27 yards, and 1 reception for 10 yards.
My boom of the week, Kenneth Gainwell. 9 carries, 24 yards, 7 for 8 on 8 receptions, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And a 34-12 win over Cincinnati.
Mine is a dual boom of the week. And that was J-Mo and Gibbs. J-Mo had 19.7 and Gibbs had 19.6.
Gibbs and J-Mo was the extent of our offense against Philly.
It was good to see J-Mo break out, and had, I'd say, out of the 4 passes that were called drops, 3 of them were literally in Amon-Ra's hands. You almost had to call him a bust of the week last week.
Yeah.
Because that's uncharacteristic for him to go like that. Then he only had 2 catches and 4 drops on 6 targets.
Well, then my other bust of the week would have to be Jared Goff. He had the lowest completion percentage of his career last week.
I'd almost have to attribute that to the old line more than him.
No, and I agree, but
yeah, 14 of 37, 255 yards, a touchdown. 1 carry, negative 1 yard.
And a lot of his passes were batted at the line. I mean, I give credit to the Philly defensive line. They came out, they played ball, and they proved to be the more dominant on the more dominant side of the ball.
This week, unfortunately, the Broncos have the bye, so do not play R.J. Harvey, Cortland Sutton, and company. Do not use the Broncos defense, who's been very good for me. This week, as every week, I always say, whatever defense plays the Giants or Jets, play them.
So the Lions for the Giants. And who plays the Jets?
I don't have a Jets player, so I don't know.
I traded away my only Jets player.
Brees Hall?
Yep.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Smartest thing I heard you did all year.
That trade hasn't came back and bit me in the ass yet. Baltimore.
Yeah. Definitely, if you got the Ravens defense, play them. The Bucks are playing the LA Rams. I definitely would play the Lions defense against the Giants.
What defense do I have playing? Oh, I got the Packers defense going against Minnesota right now.
And video game enjoyer 1234. Hey fellas, go Lions! Beat New York Giants. Go Lions! Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a run first game. It's what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants have the worst run defense at 150 yards per game against. So if you've got a chance to get J-Mo, D-Mo in a trade with anybody, do so.
If your trade deadline hasn't passed.
Right. Because there are some leagues that leave the trades open all year.
Yeah.
Me, I wouldn't care. I you know what I would do is if it's after the actual trade deadline, you make a prize pool and you charge 50 cents per trade after the trade deadline.
Oh, okay.
And you want to know what that, and you don't make it a pay to play league, but you make it pay per transaction.
Yeah.
You give so many transactions free as far as waiver wires and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's 50 cents per waiver wire pickup or free agent pickup. Like do the first 10 combination of whatever, whether it's 5 and 5 or 4 and 6, whatever. Then after that, it's 50 cents per transaction. And what that is the booby prize. If you are the worst team in the league, you get that pot at the end of the season. Come on, that's funny.
That is funny. And
you want actually give it to the consolation bracket champion. There you go.
There you go.
Because at least they earned something. It could be the last place team, but they had the right players and got hot to the end of the season.
Best of the worst.
You just made the list, like Chris Jericho used to say. How was he said that? You just made the list. Isn't it something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah. God, I'm playing some team that had to put Laporta on the IR.
Tell me about it.
I heard her.
That's okay. She has like 5 other tight ends. She'll be fine.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why am I seeing 2 of you?
Because StreamYard has the new Mars platform, which allows it to go in phone platform and in laptop format.
Fancy.
Yeah, it got to get fancy. It's only confusing when you play the intros. For some reason, they don't sync up and run at the same time. So you get this little echo version, and it's like annoying as hell. So I hide it on my end. That's the nice thing about being on the production end of the show.
Right.
So, who do you think would be good pickups if somebody needed somebody due to injury at this point in the season?
I need somebody.
If you need a quarterback, I would say either Tyler Chuck or Jacoby Brissett. I don't trust Geno Smith. I don't trust Jameis Winston. And I definitely do not trust Kirk Cousins.
No.
So we're
I think if you need a running back, I think Sean Tucker showed a lot of good upside in the Bucks game against the Bills. So, and with the injuries floating around, I'm sure someone is in need of a flex or RB2. So I think he'd be a good one.
I wouldn't take Tony Pollard, but Zonovan Knight, who's been doing well for Arizona. Ooh, here we go. Parker Washington, Adane Tootin, or Dyke. Pick 1/2 PPR, already starting 8 at the end. Out of all those, I would either go Parker Washington or Adane Mitchell. Tootin has not lived up to what he's been up to. Paul Jones in the house. Good to see you, brother.
Paul? I would go Adonai Mitchell, personally.
Yeah, or Parker Washington. Both of those guys have shown up big for their teams. That's the two that I like best. I would lean more towards Adane because he usually has hands like iron that don't drop the ball. He reminds me of a young St. Brown. He has a bad game every now and then, but he's one of those guys that runs good routes. He has good speed, but he has really, really good hands. Tootin's been a disappointment. I cut him from my team, and I'm in a dynasty league where I could have kept him. But instead,
I still have him stashed on my bench. I don't know at this point.
You're the one that picked him up, right?
No, I drafted him.
Oh, you drafted him? Okay. That's where I had him for a minute. Maybe. Oh, that was the other league.
You're too many.
Chris Rodriguez Jr., the Commanders, he remains the starter for the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
He ran it 15 times for 79 yards last week, and he has one of the better schedules for running backs coming up for the rest of the season.
Wide receivers. Darnell Mooney Darnell Mooney with Drake London being out might be a good pickup this. I see that hacker attacker. You're trying.
I tried.
I'll give you credit. You're trying. I know you do. I hope you don't.
No.
I wish I'd have started Khalil Shakir this week. I didn't think we'd have a good
No
game.
shit. Yeah, me too. You're playing
Alex Kessler, your coworker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What about Jacoby Brissett as a pickup for a quarterback?
I said that already. Jacoby Brissett, and the other one was I just said those.
Not Kirk Cousins.
No, he said they don't.
Yeah, not Kirk Cousins. That's what it was.
How about old man Flacco?
Joe Flacid is actually doing quite well. Anthony Perkser, he's a great blocker. I expect he's going to be a guy that's going to be like in the 2 tight end set when we go 12 man. He also can play a little fullback, so he might line up in the goal line that way. And if we actually used a fullback the way we're supposed to on the goal line, that'd be great. But we got David Montgomery for those carries. So, Baker Mayfield versus the Rams or Trevor Lawrence versus Arizona?
Rams and Bucks, that's a divisional rival, so that's always a tough matchup.
That's NFC South versus NFC West.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got mine.
Nobody's doing a divisional game this week but we do have one in our division.
Don't listen to me. Yeah, we have the Packers in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards Trevor Lawrence versus the Cardinals then. But Baker over the Rams.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
What's a good wide receiver?
I feel like the Rams' defense is just a little bit better than.
You need a wide receiver, take Parker Washington. He's available in our league.
That's not. I'm in a different league.
Oh, you're in a different one now?
I'm in 9. So. Washington.
You're
I
at 9. You say I'm in too many and I can't keep track of 3.
I didn't draft this team, so I took a crappy team.
Ricky Sika! If my soundboard was working, I would put that up there.
Huh?
But yes, I already made it aware.
Oh, he's free. No, he's not. Never mind.
All right.
DeAndre Hopkins.
He is having a good year.
Okay, thank you.
But I like Parker Washington better.
He's taken.
Oh. So let's see. This week, I have. Should I start Joshua Addison versus Green Bay? Or Xavier Leggett, Colson Loveland? This is for my flex. Colson Loveland's up against Pittsburgh, and the Panthers are up against San Francisco. I think I'm better off just leaving Addison in.
I think you're better off leaving Addison in. I think Aaron Rodgers' domination and ownership of the Chicago Bears continues with the Steelers. Don't matter. That's Aaron Rodgers. He always seems to play the Bears really well. So I don't like that matchup. So I think you're better off just sticking with Addison. Is McCarthy starting for the Vikings this week?
Yep. That's the only thing that worries me.
Yeah.
But I heard Bernard is healthy, which means that defense is going to be getting after Jordan Love.
I hope so.
Starting next week, I will no longer be going live into the Huddle Sports Network because I am getting closer to where I'll be monetized. And if you are monetized, you can only go live into one YouTube. So therefore, I'm going into my channel.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's not because I'm getting paid yet, but that is the goal of every podcaster after they've been doing it a while for free, is to be paid.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you go and subscribe if you like the show and like what we talk about, unique cat biting with the Motor City Lions. And also, because Austin is not the host, he can share it to his. So Hacked in Fantasy Sports Talk is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Loveland or Washington?
Washington.
Okay, thank you. I feel like you guys said that at the exact same time. That's kind of freaky. I'm playing Jeremy in my league.
I know.
That's the league you guys are playing each other.
Yeah, it's no talk about
That's the
that.
league with a 5-way tie for first place.
Yeah. And it's not that great of a record for first place either.
No, it's a very mediocre 7-4.
Right. And everybody's kind of like in that. Everybody else is like 6-4 or 6-5 or 5-6. There's a whole bunch of us in that range.
Mm-hmm.
We're all middlings.
And then 1-10.
That's Riley.
No, in your league.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, that's
In your
yeah.
friend. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, our leagues, my leagues,
It's Tim at
playoff
the top
race
and everybody else.
it's not. You got Tim
It
at the
really
top.
is. It is.
It's Tim at the top, yeah. But the seeds 3 through 6 is still anyone's game. Even 2 through 6 is anyone's
I
game.
right in her league, I'm down there with Team Trashy at 3-8. I've had 3 losses in a row, 3 bad losses. So sorry, I have to beat you.
I have to win.
I have to win. And I have to win in his league.
I have to win. I have to win out in order just to have a hope to make the playoffs in my league.
Yeah. You know.
I am technically 1 game out. I'm tied for the 6th place spot with Money Thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have there's a 4-way tie for the 6th seed in our league.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you in here?
And then you got me at
You
10.
fell to 4 and 7. Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm sucking this year. But I still have hope. If I win out,
Hey, we're Lions fans. We're used to having
right?
strong doses of opium.
I just gotta get there. I just gotta get there. Once I'm in, it's anyone's game.
Well, I do know which running back I'm keeping next year already for my dynasty.
In my league.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can guess. Let me look at your
it's
team.
my starter. That's all I got to say.
Oh,
And it's not David
Gibbs.
Montgomery. Yeah,
I guessed it. I was like, Gibbs.
yeah.
Yeah, duh.
I mean, I did take him 1 overall for a reason because Tim was number 2, and I wasn't letting him getting it
You
for the
know,
3rd year
you
in a row.
probably did him a hell of a good favor by taking his players because he's 9-2.
Probably did.
And he's like 1 or 2 wins away from locking up the 1 seed.
He already did.
No, he locked the first playoff spot. He
Oh.
hasn't locked the 1 seed yet.
Right.
So far, I'm going to keep. I have 1 keeper on my team that I'm going to keep, and that's Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Laporta.
I know you need to win, but I'm sorry.
I'm surprised Riley made it up that far.
Had a couple good weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
4 wins in a row.
I think that trade that I did with him helped him a little bit.
You know.
But yeah, if I would have switched out Nico Collins or Shakir for Nico Collins, I'd be in a better shape for going into the Sunday games. But it is what it is.
Oh, I didn't even realize my kicker was out, so I had no points listed for him.
Is he on your bench?
17 points.
So Harrison Butker of buttkicker.com is starting now.
Speaking of JSN, I expect a big game from him going up against Tennessee.
Yeah. I started the Seahawks defense over the Bucs. I thought that was smart.
So if he doesn't get more than what he's projected, it's going to be a disappointment for me. He's projected 20.43.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who would you put in your flex between Jaylen Warren, the running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers, or Tyler Warren, the tight end? I think if it's a PPR league, I'm going Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren, if it's PPR.
Joe Burrow is out, so the Bungles don't get him.
Nope, Joe Burrow is out, so. And
I'm glad I didn't take the Bungles. Who should I start? Trevion Henderson or Rico Dowdle? God, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one. Dowdle's been killing it.
And so has Henderson.
I know, but so New England plays Cincinnati, and their defense
Shapupu.
I mean, other than Hendrickson. So you got, the Bengals are playing the Patriots. And what was the other one?
Henderson.
Oh, Trayvon. Who are the Panthers playing?
Oh gosh, you're asking me. I gotta look again.
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Fran.
So I would go with
Ooh,
Trayvon.
should I roll with Cairo Santos or Borregales?
I don't know who Borgal. Who's that? Who is that?
I gotta look for him because I don't know either.
Oh, he's New England's kicker.
They don't kick a lot of field goals, really. They score a lot of touchdowns. If you're going to get a lot of extra points, I mean, his field goals made this year is 1.7. His extra points made are 2.4. That just backs up what I'm saying. They're doubling their touchdown productions versus Fulton. And it's not much better for Santos. They're about the same type of player. They're on a team that scores more touchdowns than field goals. So it's versus Pitt, who tends to have a stingy red zone defense, and they just had their bad game. They're Jekyll and Hyde this year. One week they're Dr. Jekyll and look amazing. The next week they're Hyde. Last week was their Hyde week. So I would probably go with Borregales. And that's not a knock against Chicago. That's talking about the way the Pittsburgh defense has played as of late. They've been playing better on the road than at home. I mean, because we're talking fantasy. We're not talking like fandom here. You want to win.
You do? Just kidding.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what that's like at 2-9.
Shut up!
Burn.
I
wouldn't know
could
either
help
at
it.
4-7.
Oh, that's just as bad as the burn I put in the Lions chat with Leonard when he was talking about trusting mock drafts at this point. I said, I trust mock drafts at this point in the season as much as I trust the Giants defense to hold the lead in the fourth quarter. He goes, that's valid, but mean. Yeah, if you have the New York Giants defense starting on your roster, you may want to rethink your life choices.
Yeah.
They get a lot of sacks, and yes, you get a point per sack, but they don't get a lot of interceptions because their secondary is awful, and they give up rushing yards and points by the bundle. They started out the season so good on defense, too. That was crazy.
I'm hoping Indy can make Patrick Mahomes look like dog shit.
That would be wonderful.
That would be amazing.
I know a quick way to make it so that the Colts defense doesn't do good. Put them on my roster. So therefore, I won't add them this week.
Well, then bench them.
No, I won't even put them on my roster this week. Well, yeah, they're playing the Giants. Why wouldn't I play them?
Beef.
Megan had to drop them because they got to buy, and she never got them back.
Beef.
Hi, how you doing? Do you know me?
I do know you. You're the one that took Isaac to sub, but then you dropped him.
Yeah, because his production went away.
Yep.
Yeah.
I may regret it next year not being able to have him still on my roster, but I think having a Buka helps.
That's fine. I'll pick them up for you.
Any other fancy questions for us? We got 20 minutes left. I like to fill the time.
Absolutely.
You do.
Otherwise, we're going to take our toys and go home. Yeah, I have not had the best of season this year in either league. I'm 5-6 in one, and I'm 2-9 in the other.
Yeah. And the two that I pay attention to, or that I really care about, I'm 4-7 in my in one, and 7-4 in the other. So flip flop.
Oh, so you're one of the ones tied at the top of hers, aren't you?
Yes.
My problem was after 3 weeks, I had over half my roster injured in that league. I was kept on to drop an ad every week. And then the guys I started would fail, and the guys on my bench would flourish.
All right.
It's pretty bad when you only got 6 players on the bench and they outscore your entire 9-man roster.
Yeah. My best record in a league that I'm in is 10-1. That's my best record this year.
That's just in a league you're already gonna technically make the playoffs because of a
It
6-man
doesn't
league.
matter. It's
I don't
still
care.
my best record.
Don't whine because your teams are sucking, Megan.
Shut up.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's my favorite time of year. It's getting close to actual playoffs.
Yes.
And I don't mean bad
No, NFL playoffs.
in college playoffs. Now that it's bigger, I want to see how it turns out.
Well, I have to look at it since now that college doesn't have the divisions with the Big Ten. If Michigan beats Ohio State, I gotta see if they would be the ones to go play Indiana in the Big Ten championship.
No, it would
Or
still be Ohio State,
regardless, it'd be Ohio State.
right? Because I'll only have one loss.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We have 2 losses.
But what
But still,
that does
it's still
do with 2 losses, if we beat Ohio State, that does open the door for us to get a playoff bid. And they've even been talking about that on NCAA today. Come on, Sharon Moore. Dial it up. Dial up your inner Jim Harbaugh for this game.
Mhm. Well, I'm still. I mean, Shamar Moore is 2-0 against Ohio State.
I know. One when he was the interim coach when Harbaugh was still
And then
suspended at the end of the
Yep.
season, and then last season.
last year, yeah.
Yeah, we got trash talk Robin.
And if Michigan does beat Ohio State again this year, that's what, the 5th time in a row?
It'll be the 5th time in a row.
And I believe that would be the final nail in the coffin on Ryan Day's coaching career in Ohio State.
If Michigan wants to know how to beat a Matt Patricia defense, all they got to do is watch what the New York Jets did to us his first game as a Lions head coach.
Yep.
Somebody send that film to our defensive coordinator, to the defensive coordinator in Michigan.
Okay, I will. Get right on it.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Not the first drive, though. The first drive was the best defensive drive all game because that's when we picked
Quandre
up
Diggs got the pick
Waier Pick Ups on Sam Darnold. Everything else after that
Okay.
was complete
Got it.
dog shit. from the
Everything
Lions.
after that was 6 straight touchdowns by that that
Yeah.
offense.
We made a rookie quarterback look like Brett fucking
Joe
Favre.
Montana. No,
Joe
Joe Montana. He was way more accurate than Favre. Favre was a gunslinger. He wasn't that accurate. I think he was a 65% career average guy. Joe Montana was closer to 70. And that's
Okay.
what he looked like the rest of that game. And lo and behold, last year for Minnesota, outside of the games versus the Lions and the Rams, he looked like Joe Montana last year, like that guy that played week 1 versus the Lions. He was very accurate all season.
Yeah, he was. And he's not doing bad in Seattle.
We have
That he
fun.
wouldn't.
Well, I'm still on that. The Minnesota should have re-signed him.
They should have re-signed one of the two. If you're going to get rid of Darnold, you re-sign Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had him on the roster.
He was on their practice squad, and they let him walk.
Yep. Both of those missed calls are biting them in the ass.
Tell Jeremy how we try to trash talk our one friend, but we can't because she's too nice.
Yeah, she don't make it fun. We have an Ohio State friend.
Yeah.
I heard the name is Robin, right?
Yeah, and she's a nurse that we used to work with, and she's an Ohio State fan, and we're Michigan fans.
I let the scoreboards do my talking anymore.
Well,
If we win, my mouth does not stop till the next season. Once the season starts, I stop talking shit
Mm-hmm.
because it's worked every year.
No, she's just too nice that you can't trash talk her. And she's like, the Michigan team is doing great. And we're like, but you're an Ohio State fan.
Yeah, about that. So, Austin, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me over on YouTube at Hacked In Fantasy Sports Talk. It's a new channel that I'm trying to get off the ground. So anyone that stops by hits the subs button and hit that bell icon for notifications, so get notified every time I go live is very much appreciated. I'm a consistent guest on Jeremy's shows, mainly on the Friday Lions fan cave chat. So you can find me over there too. Thank you all for watching.
And you can find me right here on Kneecap Biting with Motor City Lions and the Huddle Sports Network app once it's up and running on Roku and Amazon Fire Stick again. You will not find me on their YouTube anymore as of Monday. But you also can find me on the same name on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. Go follow it. Hey, it's RBF Fred. Rather be fishing Fred. What's up, Fred? So, DJ Reed and Khalil Dorsey was added to the active roster. We got rid of Eric Hallett, the UDFA out of Saginaw Valley State. And we also got rid of Ty Summers, the linebacker. And that's because Khalil Dorsey does the same thing that Ty Summers was good at. He's a good gunner on special teams. We needed that. So we replaced him with that. And we brought back DJ Reed because God knows we need our CB1 back.
Absolutely.
Smoking Dad. If the soundboard was up, you'd get the good sound. But instead, you're going to get this.
Nice.
Go Panthers, beat the 49ers. I want to see it happen. I really do. They've been a surprise this year at 5-5. but because of who they beat, not who they've lost to. But as we've seen before, young teams have a tendency to do this. You have a tendency to play down to your opponent. Yes, we do. And Ty Summers, when he missed that one tackle on the big kick return, that we got lucky that there was a holding penalty. Otherwise, it was a 99-yard touchdown for the Eagles.
Yep.
That's why Ty Summers isn't here anymore. You know me, I've always been a call it like I see it guy.
Mm-hmm.
But those two moves happened today. So, yes, roster moves even happen on Saturdays when it's activation call-ups and getting rid of people. Hallett had a couple of nice games, but he actually fell off a planet the last couple of games. He looked bad, and I think that's why he's gone. But he'll probably clear waivers and come back to the practice squad, so that it isn't that big of a deal. But thank you for watching. Enjoy the games tomorrow. May your fantasy team football do better and win. Have a blessed evening and a great weekend, everybody.
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lines, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that rocket drive. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one pride echoes, everything feels right. Jeremy B. live every day at 11. Yelling one B ride like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.